Hello, America. Welcome to the first installment of a series called Politics as Usual. I'm your host, Born Original. I will be briefing the public upon many issues that are affecting my local community as well as the whole America and the world abroad. This broadcast is sponsored by an organization called Capital Delegates. Capital Delegates is an association of individuals that come together to foster a culture that focuses on the many sciences of human development. From an organizational standpoint, individuals are looked at as human capital. The Merriam-Webster dictionary defines capital as relating to or being assets that add to the long-term net worth of a corporation. Viewing individuals from this perspective, the organization's objective is to socialize individuals to the extent that affords them the ability to be professional in their behavior. This is done by building institutions that foster certain mental processes, which in turn govern the conduct of their behavior. By indoctrinating individuals with sciences that are empowering in nature and giving them the opportunities to express their developing potentials, it is presumed that they will act as assets that add to the long-term net worth of the organization. The Merriam-Webster dictionary defines delegates as a deputy or representative. It is the organization's objective to develop individuals into professional thinkers that behave in a professional manner. Being that there is many facets in life, it is the organization's objective to train individuals in the many sciences that they are psychologically capable of excelling in an extraordinary manner. The position of the organization in regards to an individual's position in life is that all of us are not psychologically capable of excelling in certain sciences that others may be able to excel in an extraordinary manner. Therefore, the organization has a policy that to work on enhancing individuals according to their outstanding abilities while strengthening them as well as a whole, while being unified with the fraternal organization. Upon completion of the individual's professional training, they will be given opportunities to express their professions while being presented in society as delegates of the organization. The Builder's Foundation is a tool used to gauge a member's development. It is a compilation of basic principles that tends to foster the human development sought by the organization. In conclusion, Capital Delegates is an association of individuals that work together to and share resources with the ultimate goal of creating the next generation of world leaders from now and ages to come. Yeah, sounds interesting, right? Well, we'll be working close with Capital Delegates in their struggle to build its organization so that it can assist in the development of the community. Furthermore, it's going to be an event which will be held at the Crucial Center at 230 Moselle Street, which will be hosted by Neil Mack with guest performances by a host of individuals. It's going to be popping, so I suggest you be there. It's being held on January 17th of this year from the times of 4 to 6 p.m. It's free, and it's also dinner will be served at no cost to the individuals who frequent the event. The event will be a tribute to Martin Luther King Jr. For his life works. It also will visit the effects of the Willie Lynch methods of making a slave and how it plays out in our society and culture during these days and times. Also, I will be a keynote speaker of the event also, so you want to be there because I'm doing a spoken word piece, I put together to for these purposes. But here's a visual of the flyer for the event. But I want to get further into the works of Capital Delegates because they are our sponsors for this installment. Capital Delegates is forming a deliberative assembly type of body. For those who don't know, deliberative assembly type body is a body that transacts business according to parliamentary law. It is a group of people who meet all together to propose, discuss, and possibly vote on courses of action to be undertaken in the group's name. Now, for the public's information, the rules of the organization in regards to how, when in assembly, how the individuals will conduct themselves will be according to parliamentary law. I'm seeing we're going to be going by Robert's Rules of Order. So for those individuals who like to do research, you can do research and see what type of information you can pull up on that. And one of the initial undertakings the organization want to get in tune with is the executive order the President Obama created approximately around February 19th, 2009, which created and established the White House Office on Urban Affairs. At the time, Obama had seen that in the past insufficient attention has been paid to the problems faced by urban areas and to coordinating the many federal programs that affect our cities. A more comprehensive approach is needed, both to develop an effective strategy for urban America and to coordinate the actions of the many executive departments and agencies whose actions impact urban life. Now, the organization wants to bring the attention to this office because they were appropriated, several billions of dollars so that they can undertake certain programs for the urban communities. But I'm looking here that it's a lot of money that was appropriated to this office for them to undertake its objective. But I never really heard of this until just recently someone brought this to my attention. So I'm just being that I'm having a series of bringing certain facts to the public's attention so we can have some type of dialogue about it. I'm just bringing this to the public's attention so we can educate ourselves on different things that's going on with our government and also with our local communities. I also want to make mention of the tragedy that happened in Tucson, Arizona. Individual, from what the news coverage tells the public, individual was a little mentally unstable, and I guess he didn't feel as though the politician was catering to his constituents properly, so he took it upon himself to take the actions of running in a town hall and shooting people. It's a national tragedy, and I believe that things like this should be how can I say combated, because our government officials are here to serve the community, man, and they don't deserve, to be treated like that. Everybody can't be heard at one time. They trying to cater to several individuals' interests. They can't cater to everyone's interests. But individuals have to have, alternative means of, getting their point across instead of just, you know, senseless acts of violence. So I just wanted to send out my condolences to the victims of that tragedy. But you know, being that this is one of the first, installments of a series called Politics as Usual, I'm basically just trying to get certain things out there to the public so we can start, coming into a certain order of social interactions. So you can reach me at on Facebook, Capital Delegates. You can also reach me at my cell phone, 544-7004, area code 716. Basically, I'm just putting this out there for the public to review and, give me some type of feedback on, what I presented to the public. So with that said, it concludes my first installment of Politics as Usual.